Both the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra on the right and the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra on the left received the latest October update, and it's about time to see if there are any changes to the camera and to the processing. So let's first start with the basic. Those are the settings that I'm using on both phones. Every setting is the same and picture softening has been set to medium. And in this video guys, I'm gonna start with testing 3x, 5x, 10x, 15x, 20, 30 and 100. And it's important to understand how those phones are now processing this type of photos. So enjoy the video and let's start. So after using the same settings, let's start with 3x indoors. On your left is going to be the S24 Ultra and on your right is going to be the S23 Ultra. Now, I'm going to zoom right away and start pixel peeping on this object there. What we can notice is that for sure the S23 Ultra produced the better image. And it's a bit weird since they use pretty much the same camera, same sensor. The S24 Ultra has a lot of noise and excessive over sharpening going on the picture, and you can really see this almost everywhere, but specifically when we try to even out those objects. Just take a look at this guys. S23 Ultra 3x definitely looks better, it's more pleasant to the eyes, and processing for some reason is better. Of course this image isn't perfect since the 3x really is a very old one, and we're most probably gonna see this also in the S25 Ultra, but overall the S23 Ultra indoor 3x looks more pleasant. And now things are gonna get interesting since on the S24 Ultra image on the left we're using the 5x optical zoom, and on your right the S23 Ultra is using here a crop from the 3x camera. So this should be no-brainer. Again, let's start to zoom in on the main stars here. We can see a lot of degradation on the S23 Ultra since again this is hybrid, so it's not optical zoom, it's using the 3x optical zoom but then also magnification, and it doesn't look great. You can see the colors here very muffled and the overall picture is blurry. Now again, here we still can notice this excessive over sharpening that a lot of us hate in the Samsung processing. And by the way, remember softening is set to medium, but overall if we have to compare this object at 5x, for sure the S24 Ultra 5x optical zoom just beats the 5x hybrid zoom on the S23 Ultra. That's probably not so noticeable when you look at the pictures one-to-one, but the moment you start zooming in you can already see a lot of these details just gone. Just take a look at this here. It says magnetic charging data cable. It's almost not recognizable on the S23 Ultra, but on the S24 Ultra we do have still usable output. And now it's gonna get even more interesting because here I'm using 10x and the S23 Ultra on the right uses a 10x optical zoom. The 10x on the S24 Ultra is just a crop from the 5x optical camera. You can see the aperture here is f3.4. So I'm just gonna zoom on those objects, and honestly guys, this is where I'm surprised because usually I would like the optical output more, but with these technologies and with the upscale and with the processing, I don't really think that the S24 Ultra lags behind. For sure there are some elements like details and texture on the paper here and on the corners that you can see on the S23 Ultra, and they're really very much processed on the S24 Ultra. But if we have to focus on that object guys, I will most probably pick up this time the 10x that is hybrid zoom from the S24 Ultra. Everything else pretty much looks the same. Let's just start to examine a bit more. See, really better output for my taste is on the S24 Ultra, and that wasn't the case in the last updates, because remember the 10x really on the S23 Ultra was shining. Things are gonna get even more interesting since we are now at 15x territory. Alright, and now we can see that both cameras are using crop images for their highest available zoom. So on the S23 Ultra guys we have f4. So it's again a crop from the 10x but optical camera, and here guys on the S24 Ultra we do have f3.4, so it's a 15x but it's crop from the 5x optical camera. And this time I'm a little bit surprised because in all of these tests that I did over these months with a lot of updates on both S23 and 4 Ultra, the S23 Ultra was just winning this territory beyond 10, 15, 20 and above. Right now I can for sure say that the 15x looks more pleasant for my eyes. See here on the S23 Ultra the colors are not so bright, the whole image is blurred and muffled. And take a look about this here, like you can still recognize the individual strokes, the details, hand drawn on the S24 Ultra, and it looks just like a mesh of paper on the S23 Ultra. So for sure 15x on the S24 Ultra using a crop from the 5x optical camera is better than the 15x using a crop from the 10x optical camera. In this case, let me know guys what you think, and I have more of course. This is the 20x output. Again, it's the same scenario here. All these phones are using crops from the highest available optical cameras they have. S23 Ultra guys, 20x from the 10x camera, and again I do still have the same observation. Now it's just down to processing. See, it's not perfect on the S24 Ultra either, but it just looks better compared to the S23 Ultra. And I know you probably just bring a Vivo here and the game ends, but this is S23 versus S24 Ultra. If we have to compare also the grass details here, the little strokes are probably a bit better compared to 15x versus the 20x on the S23 Ultra, but still overall I do believe that the more appealing image is the one on the left shot from the S24 Ultra. And now a very interesting plot twist, because now we arrived at 30x, and again it's still the same idea, everybody's using what they have. If we start to zoom in, we can see that both phones are not doing their best, but somehow I still will pick the S23 Ultra. It just looks a bit more natural, and if we are to look at this at 1:1, I'll probably go and pick up the S23 Ultra photo. The S24 Ultra image here still has a lot of over sharpening, so in general this thing is better, at least for my taste. And guys, now let's show the 100x. This is it guys, this is the 100x, and again it's awful on both phones, but it's still a high magnification, remember, and it's also of course hybrid, so it's probably 90% digital anyway. And honestly guys, if we have to just pay attention and the very small details, those are very much comparable, right? And again, they are both not great. Here I'll probably pick up again the S23 Ultra. Just looks a bit more pleasing. We have a lot of artifacts here on the S24 Ultra because of the over sharpening and all the excessive processing, so very aggressive processing. In this case, I will pick up again the S23 Ultra. And now let's go outside. And again here, we're going to be starting from 3x. So pay attention to both images. They look okay, right? But the moment you start to zoom in, you'll probably see the little nitty-gritty details. So here, look at the tiles. 3x, we are able to see some details here on the tiles on both shots. So right now the biggest difference is just the white balance. Like this is a bit more on the colder side, the S23 Ultra, and we have this yellowish tint on the S24 Ultra. But overall, no big differences at 3x. And again, it's the very same camera, right? So what can be so different besides processing? But as you might think, things are rapidly changing when we enter 5x, because 5x on the S24 Ultra is a brand new camera. It's optical zoom. Let me just show you guys. Just look at those titles. 5x here is just a crop from the 3x optical zoom, and it's absolutely worse, guys. See here, this really is not recognizable. You can barely see the lines. All the details are gone, excessive over sharpening, I really hate it. And just take a look at the greenery, guys. On the S24 Ultra 5x optical, you can still recognize some leaves. We have now autumn, so we have yellow leaves, green leaves, whatever. On the S23 Ultra 5x, it's almost unusable. Take a look here, this is 500% magnification. You can still recognize some elements from the detail and the texture on the S24 Ultra, and just nothing here on the S23 Ultra. Now let's check what happens at 10x. Remember, on the right, the S23 Ultra has a 10x optical camera, which was removed from the S24 Ultra. So if we have to analyze, the first feeling is, yeah, it isn't so much different, right? And then when we start to zoom in on the greenery, guys, I'll pick up here the 10x scenario because it just looks more organic. Of course, both aren't great. And if you have used Xiaomi's or Oppo's and Vivo's, you probably will laugh at this 10x, but this is still Samsung, right? So for Samsung, 10x outdoors for me is still better on the S23 Ultra compared to the S24 Ultra. And now let's check what happens on 15x, okay? I'm gonna start zooming in. Alright, so I would say it's probably about the same. I'm not really proud with these photos. By the way, on the S24 Ultra and also on the S23 Ultra, you can see these halo effects that are just so annoying. The moment I start to zoom in, we have this glowing around the bars, and it's simply not that great. The S23 Ultra 15x has more contrast, but also more sharpness. And now we have arrived at 20x. Let's see what happens here. S24 Ultra on the left, S23 Ultra on the right, and you can still see this thing. We have again this glowing, which is driving me insane. But also, guys, probably about the first time that we see S24 Ultra being a bit better with zoom over 10x, over 15x, over 20x compared to the S23 Ultra, which wasn't the case when the S24 Ultra was launched. But alright, I have to play fair here. See, the greenery probably still a tiny bit better on the S23 Ultra. And this here is 30x territory. Pay attention to how the sunlight illuminates the metal bar here. We absolutely cannot see this on the S23 Ultra, but okay, it's a lot of zoom, so I'm standing, I'm shooting, so maybe, you know, you can take a better shot. But in this specific shot, the S24 Ultra just managed to get a bit more. But this is only on the foreground, because when we start to zoom in on the greenery, well, it's a sad story on both phones, but I'll pick up the S23 Ultra because it just looks a bit more like what it's in the real world compared to this abstract drawing here that we have on the S24 Ultra. So this one here is just a tiny bit better on the background, but I like the processing on the foreground of the S24 Ultra. So again, it's a mixed bag. And now let's check the final one. This is the 100x. This is as much as you can get. And here, guys, what can I tell you? Honestly, both aren't great, and I'll still pick up the S24 Ultra because it seems that the processing is a bit more enhanced. It doesn't have these weird artifacts that are probably just some elements of the detail from the S23 Ultra. And overall, I mean, heavily processed, still I'll pick up the S24 Ultra. Again, both shots aren't incredible, but guys, let me know what you think down below. And the most important question, do you now think that finally the S24 Ultra is able to beat the S23 Ultra at all zoom levels? I'll be happy to understand your opinion, so hit me up in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay safe, VST, over and bye.